I'm going to bring up about little Ronnie and his daughter, the unaliving of them at the gas station. Everything is alleged, fair use act. Everything is for educational purposes only. Shout out to Ratchet TV. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Now, the word on the street is, allegedly, the day before the funeral, at the wake, they had an open casket. The baby mama, everybody on YouTube, Facebook, or whatever, gave her $60-something thousand for the burial. Why the child didn't take none of that money that everybody gave her on GoFundMe, $60,000, and she never. What she did was, at the wake, the outfit that she had the little girl on and him in, okay, that was fine the day of the wake. But the day of the funeral, she didn't pay for none of the funeral out of that $60,000. She kept that money, and the clothes, that day of the funeral, she didn't have an open casket. She had a closed casket. But she had an open casket the day before at the wake. And the reason why she had a closed casket at the funeral was because she took the baby dad and the baby daughter's clothes, had the mortuary take the clothes off of the two of them, and she took them and returned the outfits back to the store, y'all. This lady is a piece of work. You took the clothes that your baby daddy and your daughter was in doing the open casket at the wake, but the day of the funeral, you had a closed casket because you took their clothes back to the store and got the money back for it. Then they said she didn't get up and speak at the funeral. She didn't get up and say nothing about her 5-year-old daughter passing. She didn't even speak on the baby daddy. She didn't even speak on the child. They said she sat there in the funeral and didn't say not one word. Quiet. No, nothing. You didn't talk about her daughter. She didn't get up on a podium on the mic. She didn't do none of that. But after the funeral service was over, guess what she did when they was in their cars leaving? Why they hanging all out the window, saying, whatever they were saying, but it was hanging all out, saying, we outside, we outside. What's that song? We outside tonight. We outside tonight. But you didn't have anything to say in the funeral. You didn't say a word. But as soon as the funeral was over and y'all get in your cars and you hanging all out the window acting crazy, screaming, and you can talk then. We outside. We outside. What that mean? We outside. Then you get home and then y'all have I don't know how y'all do it. Twerking in front of the camera. Y'all at the house where you eat the food after the funeral, y'all standing there shaking your butts in the camera. So I don't get it. So everything's alleged. Little Ron, I'm going to read this. Fair use. Little Ronnie, baby mama, had a closed casket at the funeral because she had the funeral home take their clothes off after the wake. She took the clothes back to get a refund. She buried the girl in a sundress and put him in some basketball shorts and a t-shirt. That's crazy. Let me read that again. Little Ronnie, baby mama, had a closed casket at the funeral. Why she had a closed casket? Because she had the funeral home take their clothes off after the wake. She took the clothes back to get a refund. You know what? No comment. Keep my mouth shut. Sad.